Steve, when you play a physical game like this against a top 5 team,
Yep.
what does that mean to you for this team going forward, the program going forward?
Well, it's a good question. We addressed it in the locker room. We put a lot of effort into this game, a lot of emotion into this game, a lot of preparation into this game. You say, well, you do for every week. You do for every week, but I mean, a lot for this week. Now we got to go play a rival game against Syracuse next week at the Carrier Dome, and that's a challenge for us right now. That's a challenge, another challenge for a young football team. When 63 of your players are freshmen and sophomores, to get that response back again. It won't be hard for Justin Simmons, but it's going to be hard for some of the young players, and that's another step that we've got to do. So that, you know, that was, I think, part of your question was that, and the other part was, again,
Well, I mean, just going up against a top 5 team and being physical with them and the way you
we've
did.
done that. We did that against Clemson. We did that against Florida State. You know, we took on some real injuries against Florida State. That's what set us into this, a little bit of a tailspin this season. But, you know, we're used to playing great competition. And especially, we play in the ACC, and we play on the side of the ACC. That's the most competitive. I mean, it's the best defense on that side. There are some of the best defenses in the country. So one thing we're used to is that. And we're used to being a physical team. We're that way every week in practice against ourselves. I mean, so, you know, we're that kind of team. Our depth's a little bit short right now. We took some injuries here tonight, and to the extent of them, I don't know that. That's a byproduct of playing this kind of game. But we got to move forward next week, and we got to get ready to go against a rival game where records aren't going to matter. They're going to throw them out the window, and everybody's going to play like crazy. But we're taking steps, and I like where we're headed right now. You know, for those who can't understand that, then they can't understand that. But when you take a young group of guys that we have right now working together and the foundation that we're laying, see, people don't really look. People look a lot at stats and all that. I get that. That's fine. But what you want to look at is real foundation. The physicalness, the toughness, the resiliency, the growth. You want to see all of those things, and it bodes for where you're going to head in the future. You know, and I like where we're headed right now. I don't like where we are in terms of, you know, our wins and our losses right now, but I like where this team will progress and grow to.
Colton.